Well, good evening, my beloveds. In YouTube land, I've been trying to make this video. Excuse me, I've been having some issues with my throat chakra because we're having a festival right now and there's a lot of talking going on. Excuse me, I don't mean to do that. A lot of talking. It's hard to get in anything sometimes. So I'm feeling a little blocked here. But my video tonight I bring to you, and I invite you right now to click that like button for me and subscribe to my channel if you like the information. I want to get the updates of what I'm putting out, the information coming from my heart and from the universe and creator source. And tonight I'm going to bring to you 10 sides of a worthy man. I had another name for it and it just left me. So high value, that was the term. You could say high value or worthy, you know. It's pretty much the same meaning, right? And I want to make this video as a guideline for women. And there's so much narcissism, and I do not like to keep talking about it. But if you've had that your life, if that's been your life, narcissist, and also you've had some narcissistic traits because of abuse that you absorbed as an empath, you know, I gotta be purified. That's all. And we do that. When we do that, we stop attracting these narcissists. This is the information. It comes from my heart. A lot of this information comes from Pete Zapper. Yeah. He is a badass and very brave and not afraid to say things. I'm like that myself. I was like that all over Facebook. I think I've calmed those traits down a little bit, I think. You know. A ball buster. I don't mean anything by that. Pete, I love you. I think you're great, and I give you full credit for these. It's not my stuff. Some of it, maybe a little bit. But I resonate so much with Pete, especially. Yeah, I do have another friend. I don't really know Pete. He's like a celebrity on YouTube. I do have another friend, kind of looks like Elvis, who is a medicine man. He's a Heyoka. He told me this the first night I met him. And my eyes were like, bam, wow. And he's going to be having some events in southern Colorado. I mean, teachings, not events, but he's going to have some vision quests planned down in the wetlands of southern Colorado. We're going to have food and dancing, sweat lodges, teachings. So I look forward to that. But getting back to the subject at hand tonight, I hope you can hear me. Like I said, this is blocked. It's just how it is. Number 1, boundaries. High value man has boundaries. If he has boundaries, he doesn't play with you. He doesn't talk about and go places in your friendship that he doesn't want to go. Or he has intentions of looking at other females. Boundaries. We all know what boundaries are. I really don't have to elaborate on that. He's going to have boundaries. Honesty, number 2. Authentic. He means what he says, and he says what he means. And he does what he says. I've heard people say, oh, he can change his mind. Excuse me. Perhaps. But do it in an authentic and honest way. Not in some game, in some gaslighting way. It's a narcissist. Number 3, maturity. Maturity. That means he doesn't act like a 16-year-old. And if you're a woman, like I am, kind of, mature. Doesn't act like a 25-year-old or 30-year-old. It's his age. Yeah, and you can still be youthful and embrace your youthfulness, without being just an asshole. And a man that has found a worthy woman, a high-value woman, will not act like an asshole, like a kid. Maturity. That's number 3. Number 4, no baggage. Okay, if somebody's older, they have had relationships. Even young people have had a lot of relationships these days and age. Baggage doesn't work. It creates insecurity in your partner. Not choose a man that has baggage. And he always cries about his ex to you. And when they start crying about other women's problems to you, honey, you better say, next. Number 5, knows what he wants. Yep. This is honesty. If he's honest, he doesn't know what he wants. He will tell you, I don't know what I want. Instead of giving you vibes that you're what he wants. Right? And then you end up the fool. Sorry, I have to make all these backwards comparisons. Knows what he wants. Yes. If a man says, oh, I like all varieties of women, that's a red flag. I love you, sister goddesses, and I want you to be healed of this narcissism. And I want myself to be healed of it. Yes. I want myself to be healed first, because I cannot be any help to anyone unless I am healed first. Same for you. And that's part of self-love. Part of self-love. That's all. 6, hardworking. This is self-explanatory. Not hard working on the computer all day. Look, trying to connect with somebody. I'm not talking about people like myself or Pete. We work on the computer to help you. These men work on the computer to look at porn, connect with women, even if it's not sexual. It's freaking, psychological affair. So we want somebody that's hardworking and focused on that. And us, if they want to focus on a woman, it should be us, right? I'm not trying to should on you. It will be us if it's a high value man. He loves us. Yeah. Number 7, knows and is working his Dharma and his purpose. Especially if you got an older man. He doesn't know his Dharma or purpose. God bless him. That's what we say in the South. Bless his heart. Need some work. Not up to par. If he is working his Dharma, working his purpose, yep, got a winner. Number 9, independent and self-reliant. Doesn't need external validation from others, especially the opposite sex. Yeah, you see these guys, and a lot of them are politicians or, musicians. They've got to have that female validation. And then, that's where we get the harem closet from. These men that are not up to par. They have to have this. They have to have these women. And I'm not saying it's not okay to have friends. I would say close in quality. Okay? Close quality. And when he becomes your lover, your, soulmate, I don't know, your partner, if that friend does not treat you and bring you into their relationship as an equal, then if the man doesn't get rid of that friend, he's not worthy. Nope. Next. Ten. We're almost done. He matches your vibration. Yes. And what does this mean? You click. He is about you. If he loves you, I'm talking a romantic partnership here. What is a acceptable man? And we really have to look at this with all the narcissists. It's so funny. And as Heyoka, it's like you get so easily, one after the other in these narcissistic relationships because we want to believe in love. We're love from head to our toe. We're love beings. We're lights coming into darkness. Mm-hmm. Before I go, I just wanted to talk about, I don't know if I should talk about this. It's a touchy subject in the empath community about the Heyoka. My friend is of the lineage of the Kodasu. He's a Heyoka sun dancer. And went through a lot of mystical stuff. I wish I could get into it now. I don't have the energy. The Hopi and the Kotasu. He mentioned the thunder beings to me last night. And I know, some of you don't feel like you connected with the thunder beings. I would look at how energy flows through you. Don't put it off. If you're an energy worker, you have connected with the thunder beings because thunder is energy. Duh! Thunder is energy. So if you're an energy healer, a light worker, you've connected with the thunder beings. If you've never, done any of healing like that, you're connected anyway. Anybody can do healing. That's what the master said. Yeshua. The things I do, you shall do, and greater things. Wow, he raised the dead. He walked on water. What greater things? Flying. Changing the world. Saving the world. Saving the world. Channeling the love in the heart. You're the mirror. If you want to be, behold, I stand at the door of your heart and knock. Gonna let love in. You're gonna choose to remain in material, fear, uncertainty. Choose love. That's all there is. I love you. I really do. I love every single particle, atom of this planet and universe. And I let that love flow through me, through my heart, Anihata, the heart chakra. I'm going to share this one thing with you before I go. The last few days, and I say this with all humbleness, I'm just a light here, expressing in this body. But I would share with you that I felt like my heart was going to burst open from that energy of love that I feel all around. This festival going on and all these young people and their love. They have the energy of the hippies, in the 60s, of love and peace. It's amazing. It feels like I'm going back in time, being around this crew. They're angels. Just beautiful, giving souls in service. Thank you, angels. I love you all too so much. You inspire me to do great videos. And I hope to see you again soon. I've got about 20 minutes here. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Remember, love always wins. Shalom. Namaste.